Hello, listeners, and welcome back to the English with Neil Learn English podcast. How is everyone doing today? In today's episode, we're going to talk about an exercise called mind mapping. Mind mapping. Now, mind mapping is basically an exercise that is used in a lot of businesses, and I remember doing a lot of mind maps in college. And basically, this exercise is designed to help you think about new ideas or break down an idea into smaller parts so that you can understand the idea just a little bit better. Now, since I don't have any visuals to show you, I think it'll be helpful if you went to a search engine such as Google or Yahoo or Bing or whatever you use in your country and type in mind mapping and see what a mind map looks like so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Now, in today's episode, I'm not going to teach you how to think about new ideas or how to break down ideas into smaller pieces. Rather, I'd like to show you how you can use a mind map for your English studies, specifically thinking in English. A while back, I had a few questions about people asking how can they think in English more. And this mind map is going to help you with that. And I hope that I can do my best to show you how mind mapping can help you start thinking in English regularly. Okay? So if you see a mind map, you basically have a blank sheet of paper, and in the middle of the paper, you're going to write down a topic. Let's use English, for example. So on this paper, in the middle of the paper, you're going to write English, and you're going to circle English, and we call this a bubble. So this main bubble says English. Now we're going to break down English into smaller pieces. So we know with any language, there are 4 parts: speaking, reading, listening, and writing. So you're going to draw a line and create a new bubble. And in that bubble, you're going to write in reading. You'll make a new bubble. You'll write in listening, a new bubble speaking, and a new bubble writing. And then you're going to break down these bubbles into smaller parts. So let's start off with the speaking bubble. You're going to break off speaking into another category. Maybe you can put accents. You can make a new bubble and type in pronunciation. Okay. Then you can go to writing. For the writing section, you can break that off into grammar. You can break off another bubble into punctuation. And you'll just do this for all of the parts. And you'll see that the more you write, the more your ideas start to create a map. It sort of looks like a DNA strand. You'll just have a lot of bubbles and a lot of lines, but it looks like a map, and it's really, the exercise is designed to help you break down ideas. But let's talk about how you can use this to think in English. Well, you can start off with simply a topic of interest, something that you like. Okay, something that you enjoy, because we usually know a lot of words about things that we enjoy. So for me, I like to drum. I like to play the drums. So let's do another example. So I'm going to create a new mind map, and I'm going to write in the word drum. I keep saying type in, I mean write in. I'm going to write in the word drum. Then I'm going to make a new bubble, and I can write instrument. I can make a new bubble, and I can write sound. I can write a new bubble. I can talk about the different brands. I can make a new bubble and talk about the different drums that I know of. Okay? And what you're basically going to do is you're just going to write down related words all in English. Everything you write down must be in English. And you'll see that as you write, your thinking in English is going to start to flow because this exercise is designed for you to think in English. And when you're finished, you'll have this whole page of maybe 100 different words that you wrote down in English and thought about in English. And that is the purpose of this exercise. It's to get you thinking in English and writing in English. And it's a great way as well to just break down ideas that may seem complex at first, but then you can break them down into smaller parts, and then you can have a visual representation of everything that you're working through. So it's a great exercise. Like I said, in America, we use it a lot, especially I remember doing this a lot in high school and a little bit in college. But businesses use this all the time when they're thinking about new products and services to offer to the market. So go ahead and give it a try. It's called mind mapping. And again, use this to help you think in English and write in English. All right, everyone. So thank you for listening to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it. And thank you again. And I look forward to speaking with you in the next one. Take care, everyone, and talk to you soon. Peace.